And finally, in first place, Dave Hood, President, iFranchise Group, for recruiting 16 franchisor members and 3 supplier members. I'd like to point out that this is the 8th time in the last 10 years that iFranchise Group, represented by our friends Dave Hood and Mark Siebert, have been the #1 recruiter for IFA. Give these guys a round of applause. Unbelievable. Year in and year out, they consistently promote and encourage their clients and prospective clients to join IFA. Now, I've actually heard that they require their clients to become IFA members, which we think is very, very smart on their part. iFranchise Group's efforts over the last 10 years have resulted in over 150 new members to IFA and generated more than $250,000 in just initial dues revenue to this association. I'd like to invite Dave Hood to share his thoughts on the value of being a member of IFA and how they communicate that value proposition to their clients and prospects. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dave Hood.
Thank you, Lane. It's an honor for the iFranchise Group to represent the IFA to our franchisor clients, their franchisees, and suppliers. Promoting IFA is honestly the easiest thing that we do, and one of the best ways that we can serve our clients' needs. While we actually don't require our franchisor members to become IFA members, we do tell them that their success as a franchisor is much more likely if they network with other franchisors, remain current with best practices, educate their staff on franchising, and provide effective leadership to their franchisees. And there's no better place to accomplish those tasks than through IFA. New franchisors account for about half of our clients. For anyone new to franchising, IFA is an absolute wealth of knowledge and resources. A new franchisor with no prior franchise experience may be an expert in their field, have grown other companies successfully in the past, or have the best business model in their industry. But if they don't understand and embrace what makes a good franchisor, they have a much higher risk of failure. Half of our clients are also existing franchisors, many of which have been franchising for a long time. I'm always astounded when I meet an existing franchisor that does not belong to IFA. In many cases, those clients are struggling in their business and they come to us for help. And they're often struggling because they're running their business the same way for year over year and are not aware of the best practices that have evolved in franchising. Or they don't understand the changing dynamics of the franchisor-franchisee relationships. One of the ways that we can help them the most is to plug them into the many advantages that come through IFA membership. For suppliers, IFA membership is also vital. Our office receives calls every week from a number of suppliers that want access to our clients. We ask those companies 2 quick questions. Are you an IFA member? And do you have experience in working with franchisors and franchisees? If the answer to either of those questions is no, we have no interest in giving them any access to our clients. If you're a franchisor, I hope you ask suppliers that call you the same 2 questions. If you value your IFA membership as we do, I ask one simple thing. Anytime that you meet a franchisor that is not an IFA member or are approached by a supplier that is not a member, encourage them to join the association and take advantage of everything it has to offer. The more members we have, the more we will all benefit. The more members we have, the more franchising will benefit. Thank you.
Thank you again, Dave and iFranchise Group. These members have demonstrated a passion and commitment to IFA that we want all of you to share. We hope to see some of you in the audience up here next year receiving an award for recruiting our new members. To participate in our member recruitment campaign, talk to any IFA staff to learn how you can make a difference in the future of your association. Let's give one final round of applause to our winners.